Facebook Live series, Money Fear is Real and How You Change It. Today's topic is make more money now and stop paying the price for being poor. Who wants in on this? Oh my goodness. We have had so much fun. We've learned so much over the past 30 days. And I really hope that it's a resource to you and been helpful. So we're going to go into a few different things today, and then we're going to bring some people on with us to talk. We're going to have some hot seats. All right. So we're going to start off with kind of an overview of what we've done in the 30 days. So we started with unfreezing your mind, your body, and your heart to unfreeze your money. So this was all about going through the fight, flight, freeze response, how that's been activated in the time of the pandemic that we're in, and how you probably already had it activated from past programming that you've had, and now it's just elevated even more. And so that activates our nervous system to go on high alert 24/7, the alarm sounding off. And we learned quite a few techniques to down-regulate our nervous system, which means get us back into rest and digest. That's where we feel our best. That's where we are our best. That's where we do our best work. Then we talked about how you do money is how you do life. So all areas of life are affected by the same program that money is. So the same program that's running money is running health, career. I keep wanting to say finance, but we already have that with money. So health, career, relationships, spirituality, and personal growth. Those are all affected by the same things. So once we make those changes down at the source, which is the mindset, heart set, and body set, once we make those changes, they're changed for good. No maintenance required. You just get to be happy as a clam, and you run off with your new operating system, so to speak, new and improved, which is really your old operating system. So then we also talked about how trying to change your thoughts at the thought level is pretty useless and it's futile. So that means, like, if you're trying to change your thoughts or change your money blocks by using affirmations, positive thinking, willpower, those are all operating up here at the conscious mind level. So that's just not going to work. It's futile. It's unsustainable. It's just a lot of hard work, and you just don't get anywhere. So what really is needed to understand is that thoughts are the fifth of 7 steps of how you do money. So when you go back to the first step, which is where the sources are, the mindset, body set, and heart set, and you make the changes there, then they stop producing those money blocks. So you go from there, you go into the money blocks, and then that creates your habits, creates your actions, creates your patterns that you exhibit in life. And that ultimately determines your results and success in life and business, or not. Welcome, Debbie. Welcome, Nancy. We're celebrating. I got my party hat on. We're going to have so much fun today. Okay. So let's see. So we're going through a recap. We talked about unfreezing your mind, your heart, your body to unfreeze your money, the fight-flight response, how we want to down-regulate the nervous system. Then we talked about how you do money is how you do life. It affects all areas of life, this pesky programming. I call it the virus. Then how thoughts are just the 5th step of how you do money, the process of how you do money, and how we have to change at the heart set, mindset, and body set. And then we're going to talk a little bit now. We haven't talked about this before, but I do want to add this in. These are some symptoms of working too hard. And if you're working too hard, that means you have money blocks. So things like burnout, overwhelm, and keep track in your mind how many of these you have. Stress, diseases, not all diseases, but some diseases. Relationships are suffering. Health is being sacrificed. You just don't have a life anymore. or not the life you want, and you're working excessive hours. Those are all symptoms of working too hard, which means you are paying a high price for being poor and certainly for not being wealthy. We also went through extensively money blocks. You might be a money blocker if you did any of these things, and if you do not do anything from this list. And that was a real eye-opener. Then we talked about feminine money superpowers. We talked about 3 of them. The infallible GPS, which is your intuition, takes all the guesswork out of money making. All you have to do is consult it and trust it after you consult it. Then we talked about receiving and how receiving is feminine and giving is masculine, and how we need to have a harmony in that, and how if you're going to be wealthy, you're going to have to receive, right? And it would be great if you could receive joyfully and happily and wholeheartedly. The 3rd feminine money superpower we went over was community. So this is all about working together, about being together, about sharing. Sharing is caring, those kind of things. Yay, Stephanie's on. She says feminine superpowers for the win. Yeah, exactly. They're so much fun and so needed. We have them for a reason, because we need them. Okay, now we're going to talk about, this is something new. This is the wealth building big picture. And I'm just checking all of my notes here because I have them. Apparently I have the wrong chart number. Okay, this one over here. I'm on the wrong one. I'm so excited. So today we're also going to celebrate, hence the hat. Okay, so the wealth building big picture. There are 4 stages of wealth building. The first one is foundation. Second is the making of the money. Third is the growing of the money. And fourth is giving money. So in the first stage, which is foundation, this is where we have to get the prerequisites out of the way. The mindset, the body set, the heart set. We must get the house in order. We have to take out the trash. We need to do the reprogramming. We need to get rid of the virus, eradicate it. Then we can really move on to the making of the money. And the making of the money is about receiving money. It's about actively doing things for money, which is typically participating in a business, which I think most of us here have our own business. Or at the very least, we work for someone, and that is how we're actively making money. Also, passively making money. Millionaires have 7 streams of income on average, and most of those are passive. You called it. Passive means you're not actively doing anything. Your money is working for you instead of you working for money. Who wants that? Raise your hand, put a note in the comments. I want my money to work for me. Yeah. So making money is also, this stage is about keeping the money that you make. Not once you get it, it's like a hot potato and out it goes. And it's about making wise choices. In the 3rd stage of the wealth building big picture, growing it, this is where you invest it. This is where you scale it. This is where you diversify. This is where community comes into even a bigger part of the picture. And then the 4th phase of wealth building is giving back, sharing, connecting. And you can kind of start to see how all of these concepts are actually intertwined. So as I was putting all of this together for you and putting the classes together that I teach, it's always a challenge for me to figure out, like, how do I separate the pieces, because they are so interconnected. But I think we're seeing now the big picture. That's why I call it the wealth building big picture. This is how it goes. And nobody jumps phases. They just don't. You can't do it. It's like Maslow's pyramid hierarchy of needs. If you're here, then you go up one, and then you go up one. It's never you're here and then boom, I'm self-actualized. No, it does not work that way. Oh, good. Anne's in the house. Woohoo! All right, making money is about receiving money and actively participating. Got it. Anne says, I want my money to work for me. You betcha, sister. And Debbie, and I want my money to work for me. Yes. Okay. So today I am going to send some codes over to Debbie. Let me know if you want to be on camera with me. Anne has already said she wants to. So I'm going to get the code here. I'm going to copy the code, and then I'm going to put it. Is it okay if I put it in your in a Facebook Messenger for you guys? Can you handle that with being on the Facebook Live? If not, then I'll do it some other way. Let's see. I'm just getting over here so I can send it to you guys. Ellen said she's going to come on too. Let's see. We need Debbie. Debbie. Okay, it's trying to send me to your profile. Okay, so when you get that link, just go ahead and click on it. So Debbie, yours is coming over right now. And then Anne, yours is coming over right now. And all right, so just click on that link, and then you'll come on over here to what's called the waiting room. And then we'll let you in. Okay, awesome. Okay. Debbie is changing. So Anne, looks like you're going to be up first. So as soon as you get that link, come on in. Nancy, thank you so much for being on with me yesterday. That was fabulous. And maybe if we have time, we'll bring you on again today. All right, Anne, come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Oh, no, it's on. All right, you ready, Anne? I'm promoting you. You ready? Here we go. You'll get a countdown.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Anne.
Hi.
We're having a party over here.
Oh, my God. You sure are. Friends.
We're celebrating. We're celebrating how wealthy we are.
Oh, my God. Isn't it amazing how wealthy we are?
Yeah, I can hardly hear you.
All right, hold on.
Sounds like you're in a vacuum.
A different way. Here we go. You'll get a countdown. Better now?
Oh, they're way better. Okay, good.
All right, I'm turning this volume off.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I promote, Debbie, when I promote you up to being on camera, you'll just have to turn your volume down on your computer, but not yet. Not yet. Yeah. All right.
Oh, my God. This is
I am
fun.
getting some feedback.
You're getting feedback?
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
I have you on the phone.
Okay, I think we're okay. All right, so Anne, how has it been for you? And what have been your ahas? How do you want to celebrate? And any questions you have.
Oh my. I really love these little classes. I look forward to them every day, although I haven't been able to be on every single one.
Yeah.
It's just fun for all of us to be together and do the exercises together.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool. I guess my biggest aha is around money blocks and stuff that I do kind of habitually
Yeah.
that actually blocks money.
Yes.
And I didn't realize it because I feel like it's like, oh, I do the things I need to do to make money.
Yeah.
And then I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, I didn't really have time for a social life. Cheers.
Cheers.
Or, I don't have whatever. When's the last time I took a vacation? Like, that was a real vacation. That wasn't like a business trip with a day or two added on.
Right. Exactly.
Like a real vacation. I don't think I've had a real vacation in 20 years. I really don't even remember having a real vacation.
Okay. Well, that's going to
So that's definitely going to change.
Awesome.
And I think I've really enjoyed interacting with people in the chat.
Yeah.
Online. especially Debbie, because she's always looking things up. I mean, it's a nice addition. So that whole thing we were talking about, uh, the feminine superpowers of community,
Yeah.
that's been, for me, has been really a part of being on these calls
Yeah.
and
Right.
being, cocooning over here and going cray cray in my own little world. It's just kind of nice to get out and be with people that are looking at all this money stuff, which always makes my skin crawl anyway. So
Yeah.
it's nice to do it with other people,
Right.
kind of thing.
Right. Have you felt your nervous system dialing down and
It really
shifting?
dials down. It really dials down when we're doing the exercises.
Well, yeah,
Like
because that's when
because the
yeah.
different exercises that we're bringing it, dialing in. I think for me, I have one of these erratic nervous systems that go up and down all
Mm-hmm.
day long. Like
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I'm in the flow, and other times I'm like worried about whatever it is, clients or money or whatever else I have to worry about, clients or money.
Mm-hmm. Something like that.
I'm kind
Swirling
of
around
on
in
the
your world.
hamster wheel of what I worry about. But I think that's just been, it's been really great to do the exercises. I would really like, I think at one point Debbie said something about having a cheat sheet or having a list of all the different exercises that go with,
Oh, yeah.
and I
Yeah.
thought that would be kind of a nice
Okay.
addition.
I'll do
Um,
that. List
or it'd be a
of, yeah.
great thing to get, from
Yeah.
you,
I'll
so
have to
that
create
they're,
it. And I'll get it for you.
yeah, that'd be cool. Because
Yeah.
then, because everything is a practice,
Right.
so I have to remember, just like I do in my business, where I'm always comparing myself to people that have been doing what they're doing for 20, 30 years.
Right. Well, you're in the Mind Over Money Makeover course that I teach, which is
Awesome.
this on steroids, basically,
Hmm.
in terms of it is so focused. Like this is not the same as the course, even though some of the content is the same, because the
So this is
course
like that,
walks you
what I call
through.
light. Yeah, this
Right.
is your course on light,
Right.
like
Like the light version.
the light
Right.
version.
The
Because
light
it's,
version.
yeah,
Yeah.
the stuff that we're doing in your course, I can see my resistance to everything really easily.
Yeah.
And what's the beauty of about your course is, it's all organized. So I can go back and the things I haven't complete, I see how I am, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't complete the,
Yeah.
the,
Right.
the things. And then I'm on like module 3, and it's like referring to module 1, and I'm like, oh shoot, I skipped that, or I didn't fill it
Yeah.
out completely.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to brag a little bit about some of the stuff that we've done in that course. Immediately I've made, without any effort at all,
Yep.
adjustments. So like, when just a simple thing, like when the bills come in the door, they get paid within 24 hours. Like
Mm-hmm.
that
That's
one little
good.
piece that I
Yep.
implemented without really any, a lot of times I'll put on the calendar and then I'll
Right.
forget, or I'll say, yeah,
Yep.
I'm going to do that, and then I don't. But
Yep.
in the course, the way it's set up, it's kind of magical. I don't really know how it works, and I don't care.
It's TMI.
Yeah, it's like,
TMI.
really? I don't want to know the contents of your brain. I just want to
Yep.
use it to my benefit.
Yeah. I love it. Yeah, the course is designed to, it's got like 10 layers going on of all these things we've talked about, plus neuro-linguistic programming, plus hypnosis, plus just dialing down the nervous system and titrating the information so that it's enough so your nervous system can track with us. If I tried to do that all at once for someone, I mean, very few people in this world could take it all at once. And I'm not sure that's a good idea anyway, if they could take it. So it
Yeah.
is, it's all architected. Everything builds on itself. You just go through. And when you're done, you're like, Woo! And by the 4th week, which is the Feminine Money Superpowers week, many students will have already doubled their income in the 4th week. It's phenomenal.
That
So,
is phenomenal.
Anne, thank you for being here. You rock.
You're welcome.
You rock.
I really enjoyed it. It's been great.
We're going to bring Debbie on now. So I'm going to send you away for a moment. You'll still be on. Debbie, you're up. You're coming up. You'll see a little countdown, and then you'll be on. Hi, Debbie.
Hey.
How are you?
Oh, good. It doesn't show as much of my messy background as I thought it.
Oh, no, we don't see anything.
The camera, I want to go in the opposite direction as the camera wants me to go.
I do that too. I'm like, yeah. So tell us how your experience has been and what have been your ahas or any changes that you've noticed.
Some of the stuff that used to come up just thinking about a variety of money issues just doesn't seem to be coming up quite as much.
Yes, right.
You know, it's like you can make a lot of money. You can make this business be really successful. And then the demon, he's not sitting on my shoulder. See, nothing there. The one that's going, yeah, right. I don't think so.
Yeah.
So.
Right.
And for all that I have a horrific time with the visualization stuff and it makes me totally nuts.
Yeah.
You still got lots and lots of techniques that don't require that.
Absolutely.
You know, so, and occasionally I can actually just go, okay, I'm just going to act as if for a few minutes.
Right.
And so, and not always, but sometimes like, oh, and it worked.
I love it. I love it. Love it.
So,
yeah.
And I have to tell you, I think the bribe for me was the necklaces every day.
Oh, how do you like this one?
I love that one.
This is,
and I can tell that. The last few days you were wearing that simple, elegant, subtle gold one.
Yeah.
But I like all of them.
Yeah. Well, I have more coming, actually.
Ooh.
I've ordered a couple of new ones. I'll show you when I get them. And they're gold.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on a gold streak. Anne's going to help me with my gold streak.
Yeah.
Anne's going to brand me, and we're going to do the colors. I don't know if gold's going to come up. Mystery, but it just might. So awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
You've been a huge supporter of the community and of me, and I really value you and your contributions, and I just look forward to seeing you every day, and you doing the gold hashtags and typing all the comments, and just really thank you. You get 200,000 gold stars today. Thank you.
I'll think about that picture at the beginning of the money in the air. Only it's the gold stars for me.
Exactly, you get gold stars. Awesome.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna gonna send
and
you.
I'll go back into Facebook. That was the trick. The feedback was having Facebook and this open at the same time.
Okay.
So I have to go back into Facebook. So if you get feedback with your next person, tell them to close Facebook, do this, and then come back.
Okay, sounds great.
Cool.
Thank you. All right, it's just us and the chickens here. Thank you for being here. And I just want to let you guys know about a couple of things here. Just in case you want to get even more of the benefits, I do have a class. I have a class called the Mind Over Money Makeover course. And guess what the URL is? Mind Over Money Makeover. Who knew it could be so simple? So you can hop on over there if and when you're ready to really get serious about removing your money blocks. That is the heavy lifter right there. That is what does it. It's like clockwork. Everyone who has taken the course and done the work has dramatic changes. And most people get 2 times, 3 times, or 4 times their income within 2 to 6 months. And what else? Oh, I'm going to be having, what am I going to have? Oh, I have a group getting together to get on podcasts. This is another offering. So this is a way for you to get visibility with your business and to be able to get the word out in a very leveraged fashion. So you can meet thousands of people at a time by getting onto a podcast. And so if you're interested in that, then just type in the comments podcast, and I'll send you more information on that. Thank you, Anne. Anne's in. I know Debbie's in already too. So we only have 2 more slots in there because I'm starting it out with, I'm keeping it to 10 people. And it's going to rock and roll. All right, let's see. Do we have anything else we need to talk about? Oh, Ellen's here. I'm going to promote Ellen. Hey, Ellen, you're coming on with me.
Hey, Olympia, I'm sorry I was late. There was an incident at the grocery store where a small child was not run over by a car, but almost. So,
oh boy,
everyone's fine, but it involved some temporary screaming and crying, and then again, this little girl's fine, but she got like a little cut on her head.
Yeah,
there was blood on my shirt, so I thought maybe coming on with blood on my shirt. I don't know if that screams wealth and success. I just don't, you know?
Yeah. Well, welcome. And I'm glad you got through that and the child got through that. And we're chatting, we're celebrating, we're happy. This is our party.
I love your hat.
Thank you. We have our friends here.
Aww.
You know, friends are with us. And Anne and Debbie just had their shares. And I just thought I'd let you have it. Oh, who do you have?
I'm trying to get him in the camera.
Oh, there it is.
This is a friend that Olympia gave me. And he hangs out. Cute. He's my Easter. I'm trying to hold him correctly. Anyway, here he is. So he's here with me. So I'm sorry I'm late. I apologize. But anyway.
That's okay. We have like 1 minute left. No pressure.
In the 1 minute, I'd like people to know that if they want to double their income and reduce their workload significantly, they should work with Olympia. And that is what I would like to say in 10 seconds.
I love your preciseness.
I do try. Yeah.
You are so awesome. Yeah. Ellen is a graduate of the course and so amazing what she's been able to do.
Thank you.
And I just want to give a quick shout out for you, Ellen. She is doing this phenomenal program with getting clients on LinkedIn. So how can people reach out to you, Ellen?
They can find me on Facebook or LinkedIn at Ellen Melko Moore. We have a program coming up next Wednesday that's free webinar on how to do LinkedIn plus Zoom to get basically higher quality clients. So everything we do is about the quality over quantity model. So basically it all involves taking people from the type of clients that are, $5,000 clients to the type of clients that are $25,000 or $50,000 and hanging out with people who've got the ATP, ability to pay. And the good news right now is those people are sitting around on LinkedIn, bored to sobs, as the English say. So it's a great time to make friends with people a few rungs up the food chain.
I love it. I'm going to be there. I take all classes and I work with Ellen. I think I've done everything that she offers. So I'm all things Ellen.
Oh, so thank you. I'm all things Olympia. So that's what being a wealthy woman is all about. It's about improving your ecology so you spend lots of time with people who are behaving themselves the way that you would like to behave yourself and be behaved by. Yes.
I love it. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, thank you for being here, Ellen. And thank you everyone for being here. I really, really appreciate every one of you. And this is the end of our series. So if you have any questions or you want to work further with me, feel free to reach out to me. Facebook, I'm there. You can Olympia at womenchoosewealth.com. And a lot of you have my phone number as well. Just reach out. Happy to hear some good stories and help you. Take care. Bye-bye.